welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Dani and this is Coffee Break with Dani, where we are very critically addicted to Amazon Prime. Amazon, just immediate 24 to 48 hour delivery on random stuff. So much so that I have been able to categorize all of my favorites that I haven't shared with you guys in a minute. Look, in my defense, it's been a while since we talk about Amazon favorites. In my there is no defense. If you want to hear about cool stuff, then we're here to talk about it. So, upcoming content, you're gonna have 4. I might have to split that one up into 5. We're gonna have 4 Amazon videos, and I have been able to categorize them, so stay tuned for those. We're going to talk about books and journaling and stationery. We're going to talk about family fun, games, conversation starters. We're going to talk about kitchen and home gadgets, but today there is a little mouse behind me. Her name is Sophie LaRue. Say hello. Yeah, dude. Oh. You don't like being picked up like that? I know. You like to be a lady. Okay, there we go. Do you want to say something to your friends? Huh? You want to say something to your best friend, Evelyn? Do you think she's watching? You want to say hi to your best friend? Say hi, best friend. Say hi, Miss Evelyn. Say, you didn't ask about me in the last vlog. I know, right? It's okay. It's rare beauty. You can lick it. Yeah. It's probably good for you too. Is that all we got? Why are you so sweet? Oh, you're so sweet and so special. I love you. Yes, I do. All right, so today we're going to talk about how cute my schnoodle Sophia is, but we are specifically going to talk about fashion and accessories. This is the smallest category, believe it or not, of Amazon favorites, and most of it is not about me. Okay, maybe most of it is, but usually I'm like, look at this sweater, look at these overalls, look at this, look at that. I was like, wow, I haven't gotten any fashion stuff from Amazon in a really long time. That is odd. Do we need to do something about that? I think the last time I hauled fashion stuff from Amazon was like the maxi dresses during the summer. Okay, maybe that wasn't a long time ago. So we are going to talk about some things for the boys. We're going to talk about something that I found from Mern, and I'll just kind of insert a picture while I'm talking about it, or maybe the listing. I don't know I'm going to do this yet, but you know, we're here. Anything that I talk about, anything that I mention, anything that I show, y'all, it is always listed and linked for you guys. Always. In fact, if you ever see anything and you're like, oh, I remember Dani had that headband on or whatever, it's always going to be there. And if it's not, leave me a comment and I'll make sure to respond. All right, so Mr. Fischerstein, I don't know, the groundhog with the fancy name, he said we have more winter. However, I don't know. I feel the shift happening. I feel the allergies happening. I feel the green turning greener, the grass turning greener. I feel springtime is coming, and it might be a little late to be mentioning these 3 things, but you might be somewhere where you get real winters, not just freezes where they send the kids home from school. I'm still upset about that. 4 days. The kids were home for 4 days because it was cold. Not Minnesota cold, like Dallas. Maybe there's a little ice on the road. I get it. And they can coexist. I can be triggered and annoyed, but I can also understand why. You know what I'm saying? Like you can do that. 2 jackets and some undershirts, you guys. If you have little kids at home, and this is not just for boys, if you have little kids at home, I'm gonna share with you guys 3 pieces you need to add to their closet that do not break the bank, because kids are gross, kids are irresponsible, they lose their and then you gotta replace it. Their dad goes out and gets some North Face and Patagonia, and I'm like, I don't got North Face budget. I got Amazon budget, and they usually end up liking it more because they come in like fun colors and things like that, or because mom got it. We all have a favorite parent. Just kidding, co-parent. Not really, I'm serious. So the first jacket is a fleece full zip. Do you guys have kids that are like really annoying and they hate the half zip? They hate pulling things over their hair? Cause mom, you're gonna mess up my hair. I think we may have a crush. So I understand. So they need the full zip. They need the full zip because Daniel's the stripper. Like, he takes off his clothes the minute he gets to school, and they need the full zip because Mateo doesn't like messing up his hair. So the fleece jackets, I really like them because not only do you wash and dry, and they are like, I mean, it's polyester. They come out the same way every time, every time, every time, every time. The zippers have never broken. The pockets have never torn. If they get stained, I can be rough on them when I clean them, and nothing happens to these fleece jackets, and they're so cheap. So every year I get them the size up in a different color. So if you're looking for a nice lightweight jacket that doesn't break the bank and is easy to pull on and off, kids are hard to get dressed, get that one. The next jacket that I'm talking about, this is not gonna be a heavy winter coat if you're in a place that you actually get winters. It's a heavy winter coat for us here where it sometimes gets cold. So this is one of those hooded puffer jackets that you can mush and shove into a tiny little bag. So what are they called? Compressible, collapsible, shrinkable. It's one of those jackets that you can shove into a little bag that it comes with, and it comes with the little bag. So it is a puffer jacket. It is very thin, but warm. It has a hood, pockets, full zip, love it. Again, last year they had certain colors. This year they have navy blue and bright green, and then Mateo has olive green and lime green. Or no, it's olive green and then like a highlighter yellow on the inside. They're not reversible, but they do look really cool because they have like the also serious look on the outside and then the parties on the inside. They love them. And again, they come with those little bags. So if you are traveling, you can put the little bag with your travel stuff so that you are prepared. And the third thing that I wanted to share with you guys about the boys, or for the boys, is, did you guys grow up with a mom that was like, ponte el calentador, ponte calentador, con calentador o no sales? No? Anybody? Calentador means thermal, like put on your thermal or you are not going out. Our thermals were horrendous. They looked like long johns. It was like that waffle fabric, and then the cuff got really loose and got pilling all over it, so it looked like you were wearing pajamas under your clothes, and it was never form-fitting. It was bigger than the clothes you put on top, so you looked all kinds of lumpy, bumpy. Man, it looked like you were smuggling jelly beans. So it's just core memory. So with my kids, I'm like, okay, what would make you guys happy and not make you a target at school? I found these very sportsy looking thermal fleece lined undershirts. They basically look like those sportsy, stretchy, shiny fabric sporty shirts. You know what I'm saying? Like that like shiny athletic material that they wear all the time. I mean, if you shop for your kids at Kohl's, Target, whatever, all of their shirts are athletic and they're that like stretchy, shiny polyester short sleeves. So, okay, imagine that same look, except it's long sleeve, and when you flip it over, it's lined with fleece. I want those in my size. Actually, Mateo and I almost wear the same size. So if I go up one size, they might fit me because I don't have anything happening. You know what I'm saying? You could get one for like 18 bucks, or you could get a 2-pack for $24. So I loaded them up. They want to wear their cool 5 Nights at Freddy's t-shirt, which don't get me started on that. Okay, you can, but you're wearing this one under. And they feel cool because they feel like they're wearing those like, okay, here's a perfect example. Have you ever seen like a basketball game or a football game? Me either. But in those little snippets that you see when they're wearing those shirts that come out from underneath, that's exactly what it looks like. Like they're wearing athlete clothes. Do you notice how I called it athlete clothes? Very generic. Whatever that is, that's what it looks like. The most important thing though is that it's affordable, wash and dry, and they love it and keeps them warm. Okay, so I said way too many cells for that. So if you grew up with that mom voice, so now your inner voice is your mom, and you're very scared that if they go out with wet hair, they're gonna get sick, or if they walk out barefoot, they're gonna get sick, and you think that by overclothing your babies, you're gonna keep them from getting sick. If that's you, hi, it's me too. You're gonna love these undershirts. I only have 2 things to talk about for myself. The first one is underwear. Shocker. All right, so I've told you the story about how when I got divorced, I realized I hadn't shopped for underwear in over like 8 years. I know, it's awful. And I was convinced that I was a medium or a large, which I know I'm not. I'm like a small or a medium. So anyway, my whole mentality around underwear was wrong. My reality was wrong. Luckily, I was blessed enough to have a best friend that like pulled me up by the bootstraps and said, you need to buy underwear. But what do you think happened? The same thing that happened with my panty liners, the same thing that happened with Caress, with my base coat, with heck, everything that I fall in love with. Parker, you better not get discontinued. So everything that I love gets discontinued, and I found underwear from Anthropologie. I know, they were like $8 each, so it wasn't like, it was almost like Victoria's Secret prices. Anthropologie discontinues that lingerie line, and I'm like, holy, what am I gonna do? So finally, I find some that I love, and guess what? It was at like a Overstock place. What is that called? Nordstrom Rack. Why was that so hard? So I find this underwear that I love at the rack. And this is a brand that exists, but apparently they only like to be found on Nordstrom Rack, on Groupon. So they don't like to sell normal. They like to be like undercover, overstock, secret selling over here, over there. So like, I'd love to send you in that direction, but I was like, enough is enough. Like I need to find underwear that is reliable, that when it tears, when it gets gross, when it's ugly, when, you know, they get stretched out or whatever, I can replace it. And I did over a few years ago on Amazon, and I'm pretty sure I've shared it with you guys before. But if I haven't, here's a reminder. I just restocked on mine, and so I thought my pandas would love this. Now, I do not like anything, I don't like anything going up my butt crack. Okay, I get wedgies enough as it is because there is no semblance of a booty back here. So like my underwear is always shifting. So it's like I'm wearing a thong because my butt can't hold the underwear to save its life. So I prefer to get bikinis or hipster, and this is kind of an in-between between a hipster and a bikini. So it has the cute lace on it. You guys, do you want me to model it for you? Because I'm actually wearing some. Oh, do you need the Heimlich? So I'm wearing some right now. Did you really think I was gonna show you my underwear? Listen, if you wanna see my underwear, just watch my vlogs. No, follow me on OnlyFans. Subscribe to my OnlyFans. No, I'm just kidding. I love them because they are seamless in the back. So they're not perfectly seamless in the front because of the lace they have, but it is a flat lace. So you're not gonna see that it's lace, but you will see the seam where the lace starts. So just to show, I told you I was gonna show you. So you'll see like the little sliver right there. This is seamless, but the little bump where the two materials, oh my God, I'm sorry, Mom. The little area where the two materials join, you'll see that like in leggings, but I mean, when I wear leggings, my shirts cover like, you know, like tunic length. This is seamless, just this little seam here is not. So I love that about my jeans are from Express. I love that from these underwear. And I also love that because it's a mix of materials, they don't get super saggy or stretched out. They last a little bit longer. I do not put them in the dryer. I wash them with my laundry, but I hang dry them and they're fine. So if you guys are on the boat like me, where you're like, okay, I want underwear that's cute, makes me feel pretty, but also can hold a pad and is seamless and doesn't give me wedgies all day long. Like I have tried all kinds of underwear, I'm gonna get wedgies. That's just the story of my life, and I've grown to love it. So they have neutral colors. If you're a boring neutral girl like I am, they have those, but they mix it up a little, and in like the neutral bundle, there's like a dark purple or like a taupe, a navy blue amongst your nude and your black. You know, I don't think they have white. I personally don't wear white underwear. I feel like it's the most insulting color in your clothes. Like if you're wearing white underwear, you could see that you're wearing white. I don't like that. I like to keep it a mystery, you know, like, is it nude or is it like peach? Like what nude is it? Okay, and then no show socks. Have you guys seen that meme that says, I may look calm, cool, and collected, but I'm having a struggle with the sock in my shoe or something like that? I probably butchered it, but it's really funny because if you wear no-show socks, there are some no-show socks, 99% of these no-show socks, that one stays on your ankle and the other one like rolls under, and the whole time your like naked foot is fighting with the, you know, with the sock rolled up in the tip of your toes. It is a nightmare. And for the majority of my shoes, aside from boots, I need no-show socks, not ankle socks. Why are there so many cute ankle socks? Nobody wears ankle socks because those aren't friendly with any shoes. They gotta be no-show or they gotta be big crew socks, you know? So no-show socks, not only is the tip of the sock reinforced, the bottom is padded, and then the ankle part has this little silicone pad that like grips onto your ankle, and those motherfuckers don't go anywhere. And they come in like massive multi-packs. So if one gets dirty, one gets lost, like, you know, one basically moves out of your house, goes to the mysterious long lost land of socks, then you got more. So again, the best discovery, and this was totally on a whim. I randomly, I was gonna say Googled, but I didn't. I Amazoned non-slip socks, no-show socks. And those were like 1,000,000,100 reviews. And I was like, but are they honest reviews? Let me see the negative reviews. Like, there's none. I think the one negative review are those people that like have like those raptor nails and they rip their socks and they're like, well, my socks came ripped. And I'm like, those socks look like you've washed them 17 times and you need a pedicure. That's why they ripped. They don't come in fun colors. They only come in white, nude, and black. That's it. I get mine all in white because anytime that I wear, it's usually sneakers. So I want the white socks. I don't know how this helps the video in any way. If it helps you because I'm hanging out with you for longer, thank you. Please tell me because I need words of affirmation right now. I'm like, what does this have anything to do with recommending a sock? Let's talk about jewelry, 2 jewelry related things. One is a set of gold-plated stacking rings. I love stacking rings. I didn't think I was cool enough to wear stacking rings, but I also didn't know how to shop for stacking rings, and I didn't know how to figure out my ring size. All I know is I'm a 5.5 here, and that's it. That's all I know. But I really wanted to do the cute look of like these kind of rings, right? And so again, on a whim, randomly Amazoned or Googled some stacking rings and something that I could leave on, use lotion, put on perfume, take care of my dog, shower, and wouldn't tarnish, but I don't want to drop gold money on it, you know? So I found this set. I think it came with 10, either 8 or 10 rings. There is not a pattern that repeats, and I can put the same size of the rings on these 3 fingers without any problems. The set fits on 3 of my 5 fingers, so usually I have 3 on this finger and 2 on this finger. And I like how it looks. And also, if I lose one, it won't matter because I think they were like $12 or something. And if you are tired, you don't want to take them off, you're going to do the dishes, you're going to take a shower. No, if you're going to do the dishes, always wear dish gloves. I'll link my favorite ones down below because they're also from Amazon. They are ugly. They are horrendous. They look like condoms. I'm just gonna say that. It's that color of latex, but they're amazing. And they're like all the way up to here, so you can get crazy when you wash your dish. I get crazy when I do anything. Like, there's no way for me not to be engaged in beast mode. Anyway, so I'll link those and I'll link these as well. And then shout out to April Athena, my YouTube bestie. She posted a bracelet helper tool on her Instagram. I can tell you, I did not wait for her Instagram story to end when I was already clicking on her link and checking out, and I bought one for myself, I bought one for my sister-in-law, and I bought one for my mom. I was like, wow, because look, my husband is so eager to help me all the time, but I am someone that's like, go, 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 hyper, 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 on the move, gotta go, gotta go. And Parker, being from the South, is like, what's the rush? Have you guys ever seen Zootopia? Do you remember the DMV scene? That's my husband. So the other day I cut myself with a knife. Love my husband. He keeps my knives sharp. Don't break into my house because I'm not going to shoot you. I will stab you with my kitchen knives. I cut myself and I'm like bleeding out, and he's like walking over to the medicine cabinet. This is him. And I'm like, I'm anemic. I need blood transfusion. I'm in a coma. What kind of Band-Aid do you want? I'm like, bubble guppies, I don't give a just give me a napkin, anything. Mateo ran to me first with a napkin before he even got to getting me the Band-Aid. Anyway, so I have a loving husband that is so great and awesome, and he loves to put bracelets on me. But by the time he comes over and finds the clasp and positions his little fingers around my wrist, I'm already holding my little jewelry helper, click, 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 boom. Bracelets on. Already made dinner. I made dinner, I vacuumed, and he's still like, which bracelet? Sorry, Parker, I love you. This is a safe zone, and if you do not appreciate my humor or you do not make fun of your own partner, I don't know if this relationship's gonna work out. The last thing that I wanna mention is a coat. You don't need it. It is overpriced, but if you love your dog, you need to get your dog the Carhartt Chore coat. Because Carhartt is not a popular TikTok brand for the youngins. I know that might be a newsflash for you. It is a very, very purposeful utility brand that people that work strenuous, high labor jobs need. So when you see that cute girl on TikTok with the Carhartt beanie, she doesn't know what Carhartt is. But you know who does? Mern. Because she needs a chore coat. Now, you know what? Ernie is an Australian healer. She is a blue healer. She should be doing chores. She came from a place where she was employed. Well, they fired her. Well, they abused her badly. And she has no chores. But she also hates clothes. We could never keep her warm because apparently she forgot she's a working dog. She became a very, very comfortable, she forgets she's a rescue, entitled, high maintenance, indoor suburban dog, suburbs dog. And she hated wearing clothes, but she would get cold. So we'd try t-shirts, we tried my sweaters, we try all this stuff, and she'd just poof, she'd freak out. When I tell you she lines up to put this coat on, it is hysterical. So now she wears this little coat. It keeps her warm. And it's weird because the fabric, like, it's not soft. It's not like those fleece sweaters you put on your dogs. It's a firm, I mean, it's a utility coat. It's a chore coat. It's like if you work on a farm coat. She lines up to put this thing on and likes it. It is so cute. So if you have a dog that struggles with staying warm, you want to dress them, but they hate clothes, it might be a good $40 to spend on your dog. I got her one on Black Friday, and that's why I'm mentioning it, because I paid $25 on Black Friday for hers. And Parker got so excited because he has a Carhartt jacket, like a real one, when he does labor outside, and it's the same color. So he got so excited that she was excited and that they matched, because he loves to match. It's so cute. He went on Amazon and got her the olive green shade for when it's in the wash. Anyway, I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Look out for more Amazon favorites. I will make sure to list and link these all in the description box below. If sometimes you do not want to scour my videos for links, there will be a generic link right here in this video that will take you to my Amazon storefront. This is where I save all my Amazon purchases in little subcategories. So if you were like, oh, that pink sweater she was wearing, and you don't want to go to YouTube, click on the video, open the description, click on the link, you can just go, like, follow me on Amazon, go to my storefront. I hate that they call it storefront, like I'm selling you something. And go under fashion, and you're gonna find the sweater. So I think it's easier if you're a little more like that with the internet. Anyway, like I said, all this stuff will be listed and linked in the description box below. There will be more Amazon videos coming very soon, and there is also a playlist for all the old Amazon favorites that I've shared with you guys if you guys are bored and you wanna hang out with me a little bit longer. I love you guys so so much. And you know what to do. If you found this video useful, entertaining, and learned something, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. And until next time, this coffee break is over. Bye guys.